What is up, guys? Dave here from Metal Epidemic. Kyle's knackered already. We're back for another reaction. We are going through these reactions this evening, and the next reaction is for a little band called Reflections. They have just released a new track called Cicada. New track which follows up their 2020 album Willow, which I thoroughly enjoyed. This new track features Callie Thomer, who also plays guitar in Humanity's Last Breath, and Bill Jarta, and the track is mixed and mastered by Buster Oldholm from Humanity's Last Breath. Guys, this is going to be heavy. I can just tell.
I don't think I can lift it up. Excuse me.
We just reviewed Humanity's Last Breath. Valde.
We're going to do this again.
Fucking Swedish word.
We're going to rehash this old argument out.
We are.
Valde.
That release was heavy as fuck.
Yes.
Bit of an understatement there.
Bit bleak.
Just a little bit. So the fact that Buster has had a little bit of an input on this one excites me a little bit. It does excite me. You can't see it, but I'm a little excited
because we haven't listened to enough heavy shit tonight. I don't know about you, Dave, but I've been pining for something heavy.
Just what I need, Duncan. Just what I need. Okay. So I quite like these guys. I enjoyed the last album, so it's cool that these guys are coming back. No mention of a release date for whatever this is coming from. An album, an EP, not entirely sure. So we'll just need to wait and see what else happens.
Just
from
a big
the
old
band.
tease, isn't it?
Yep, bit of a tease. Okay, are we ready to check out some Reflections?
Yes.
Let's do this, gentlemen. In 3, 2, 1.
Right in. Shit.
What's that vocal? Jesus.
A little bit of the agony scene in that vocal line there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Spacey. Is this how they sounded before?
It sounds a little heavier.
I'm loving the glitch stuff, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh
Don't do
no.
this to me. Go the other way.
Hide.
Don't do it. You know you like
that gets
reverse.
awesome.
Oh fuck my ring.
Oh, nice. Love that in the background.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's cool. Oh, cool. I like the vocal tone changing as well there. Oh, here we go. It's that groove.
That synth line's still going. It's really cool. It's like falling off a cliff.
Oh. Hey Duncan, he's having a blast.
Well played, Kyle. You win this round.
Oh!
I really like this.
It does have tinges of Humanity's Last Breath,
Yeah.
especially that guitar tone. Fucking hell.
It's just punishing, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to talk about song structure at the end of this, I think.
song structure.
Well, that's
They're like, how
the
do you
distinct lack
structure
of.
your song?
Fuck me.
I should have called that song Advanced Calculus. That was...
Ooh. Oh. That was fucking heavy.
That was ridiculously
Jesus. Hey, yeah. I mean, the last album was heavy, but that was bleaker and darker than the
Somehow.
last album. I'd say
heavy.
so.
I was
anyway.
going to make a joke that the last one was so bleak it was black and white, but this was just black and fucking white. That was ridiculous. Oh my god. I like the
Again-
staccato, like,
Yeah.
that was really like,
Yeah.
cool as fuck. They didn't let anything grab you, then just
Yeah. Yeah.
kicking in the head.
apart from the kind of the spacey kind of sounds in the background, there's not a lot of hooks. There wasn't a lot of like stuff to grab onto in that track at all, which probably is what Duncan's thinking about in terms of the structure of the track.
Yeah, there wasn't a clear or even present structure. There was I think there was a verse, and I think they did play it twice. Certainly not a chorus, and the glitch element of what they were doing with the guitars and the breaks and the stops and the starts are kind of what made it really interesting for me. So like the fact that they didn't go down the road of trying to make a conventional structure of any way, but I mean it's not as technically difficult that you would, you know, it's not like a math metal or anything like that. That's not what they're doing. What they're doing is being very, very, very deliberate, and they are using tools and techniques
Yeah.
specifically not only in the recording but in the way they craft a song that made it really, really interesting. But there were so many elements that, like the kind of spacey, ethereal kind of synth stuff that was happening in the background, just adding a layer, just like once again, just a texture. Vocally, going from really, really, really high kind of screamy, abrasive stuff to adding almost kind of like normal, like a normal tone moving into screw. All those techniques, just spacing it out, adding different elements. Very inventive, very interesting track, whilst also at the same time just being very fucking heavy, like very, very heavy.
Yeah.
Really, was that heavy? I couldn't fucking tell. Oh. It was...
I would say that
I bet
there
if
was
you listen to that 15 times, you'd figure out the order of what they're doing things in.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, oh yeah, and here comes the heavy part.
it's like I said, it's like the first time you hear it's like the first time you listen to the end of Gojira is the link, and you're like, and then once you know where the loop is, it makes perfect sense. The same like at the end of, I can't remember the song, was the first song on The Trees Are Dead, the 6th album.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
there's like when you listen to that first time, you're like, what they fucking doing? Once you know where the join is, it makes perfect fucking sense. But the first couple of times you listen to it, it's not evident where the join is. What they're doing there is not too dissimilar in that once you break it down, once you listen, I dare say once we listen to it a couple of times, you'll know exactly right that they have looked that bit has come back, they brought that bit here, and there will be a structure to it. But as a first time listen, it's interesting to see what, like all the stuff they're doing to make it not conventional sounding, whilst also being heavy, which I appreciate. I think that's like the other stuff we've already reacted to or listened to tonight has clear structure, where this one will have structure. It's just not apparent on the first listen. That's them on my radar. I didn't hear them last year, so I am excited, and it follows exactly what I said. If you thought the music last year was heavy, remember that there's a lot of bands that were miserable, sat at home, want to get out on tour and seeing their livelihood gone. I think by the time everything opens up, I've said this is my theory, everything's going to open up, people are going to be wanting to go out and celebrate and party. The music that is coming out will not reflect that. It's going to be some of the most miserable, fucking brutally abrasive shit ever, when all you want is Katrina and the Waves and Walking on Sunshine. And you ain't getting that. You're getting fucking that. And yeah, I'm for that, because I'm a contrarian, so bring it on.
Hats off to Buster from Humanity's Last Breath again. Production again. Stunning.
I'd like to talk to him about production, because holy fuck.
He clearly has like a book of techniques that only he has mastered. Like he's found a Necronomicon of of production, and just things like that.
Tome of massive guitar.
Yes. Let me drop the Eye of Newt glitch. It's on a different level. Like production on that. Like you imagine, even if that doesn't have that production, most of what you've heard has been lessened. I think the test of time is how that is played live. I want to see that played live, because the thought of that maybe not having, you'd have to have some sort of, have to be played against a track. You know what I mean?
Drummers do. They have a click track in their ears.
It'd have to be, because there's so much going on there. That
there's no doubt about it. That would definitely be to some. But unless you got a sampler guy like Slipknot and he's just pushing buttons.
Well, I'll have that as well, as long as they're doing it live.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
I love the fact that you've just done shots fired to the hardest working member of Slipknot, the button pusher.
That's not shots fired. I love that dude. He stood there pushing buttons, doing the samples live.
Yep.
It's great. There's no backing track. It's the same as a DJ, and they make it all sound so good. Slipknot are a fucking hard-working machine live. Have you seen them? They're amazing.
You're overcompensating for a joke here. Overcompensating for a joke here.
Shut up.
I don't know about you guys, but I thought that drummer was having a blast.
Just a small one.
Tip your rate.
There we go. Reflections. Check them out. Facebook.com/reflectionsmn. I put a little link in the description below to their Facebook. No details on any release dates yet, but hopefully something from the band soon. Keep your eyes peeled for that coming from their socials. That is our reaction. Thanks for checking it out. Much appreciated. We'll be back with another reaction very soon. But until then, take care. Speak to you soon.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.
Don't